Hello students, Standard 7, Chapter number 5, Lines and Angles. In this chapter, in last videos, we learned about the transversal and the angles or the pair of angles made by the transversal. Also we learned the relation between that angles when the transversal cuts two parallel lines. We get the three important results. First was that when two lines, a transversal cuts two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Second, we learn that when a transversal cuts two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles are also equal. And last, we learn that if a transversal cuts two parallel lines, then the pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Now, here we have to check whether the given lines are parallel or not. And for that, we have to use the reverse of that three important results that we learned, that I told you now. So there are three ways. If one of the three conditions is fulfilled, then we can say that the given two lines are parallel or they are not parallel. If the conditions are any one of the conditions is not fulfilled, the lines will not be parallel. First is that when a transversal cuts two lines, we don't know either they are parallel or not parallel, but we have to check. So when a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. It means that in that figure we have to check the measurement of corresponding angles. So each pair should be equal. But at least if you prove that one of the pair is equal, then automatically the other will be equal. And therefore, those lines will be parallel. So what is the condition? When a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. For example, I show you here line L and M are given here. Now the transversal is that. We know that angle 1 and angle 2 are corresponding angles. Now, if angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So, the corresponding angles are equal. So, if corresponding angles are equal, the lines are parallel. Therefore, L is parallel to M. Second condition. When a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. It means that if you see that in the figure, check whether the pair of any one pair of the alternate interior angles, we make that Z. If they are equal, then definitely we can say that the two lines are parallel. For example, I draw the figure here and showed that angle 3 is equal to angle 4, which is making Z. Here also you know that we have to check the F. Here it is inverted F is there, which makes the corresponding angles. Here it makes Z. So here the pair of alternate interior angles equal, and therefore definitely the line L is parallel to line M. And the third condition, when a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, not equal but supplementary, then the lines have to be parallel. It means that here we have to check the measurement of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. If one of the pair is supplementary, means sum of the measure of that two angles is equal to 180, then definitely the lines are parallel. Here L and M are there, angle 1 and angle 2 are 110 and 70. So 110 plus 70 is 180. So alternate interior angles are supplementary. So angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary here. And therefore we can say that L is parallel to M. So we have to check any one of these three conditions. If any one of the three conditions holds, then and then only the lines should be parallel. Otherwise, that lines will not be parallel. Now, exercise 5.2. In question 1, there is a figure given and some properties, some results are given, statements. We have to check that by which property that is given, means we have to state the property that is used to write down that statement. Property means whatever we learn today and in the previous video, like when the lines are parallel, then which pair are equal or which is the supplementary, and today we learn that 3. So from 6 conditions which is used here, you have to tell them. Question number 1. In 1, if A is parallel to B, if A is parallel to B, then angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Then angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Now check in the figure. Angle 1 is here and angle 5 is there. You can say that it is an inverted F. So F stands for which angles? Corresponding angles. So we have to write down the whole property, that when a transversal cuts two parallel lines, then pair of, or you can write down each pair of corresponding angles are equal. So you have to remember that when the lines are parallel, given that A and B are parallel. So angle 1 and angle 5 makes a pair of corresponding angles and they are equal. Second, if angle 4 is equal to angle 6, then A is parallel to B. Here it is reverse thing. Means here A is parallel to B is given, and then because of that angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Here first given, then angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Then A is parallel to B. It means that we learned today one of the conditions should be here. So which is that 4 and 6. You can see that 4 and 6 is making Z. Then which pair? Alternate interior angles. So the condition is that when a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of alternate interior angles are equal, then the two lines have to be parallel. So that is the thing to remember, that here angles are given and we have to show that parallel are the lines. So here we saw that it is making Z. Z stands for the alternate interior angles, and therefore it is like that. Then the third one, if angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, then A is parallel to B. So here also you will see that angle 4 plus 5, they are both interior angles and on the same side of the transversal, and they are supplementary because sum of them is 180 degree, and therefore they are parallel. So when a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of interior angles on the same side of transversal are 180 means supplementary. Then two lines have to be parallel. So here in this, if you have that all the 6 conditions that in the previous session and in this session also, so if one of them condition is fulfilled, then we can say that the two lines are parallel, or if they are parallel, then the lines, the result is that. So here we saw that angle 1 and 5 are the corresponding angles, and if the lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. In second line, the angles, which angles are given? Alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles were given equal. So we learned today that when the transversal cuts two lines such that alternate interior angles, pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. And here we saw that 4 and 5 interior angles on the same side of the transversal, and they were supplementary. It means that the lines have to be parallel. So by this method we can do the sums, but main important thing, as I told you, that all the 6 conditions you have to remember in your mind. So here we are going to finish today's session, and it will be followed by the PDF. And if any query, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.